Hello, sanibonani, dumelang, igama uZandy, isibongo Mfeka, umalwandle lo, lwandle kalwela lwezinkonyane zona esihambela lekude phezulu. Do join. Sanibonani, dumelang, bonjour. Naguwe, ngithi welcome and welcome once again. Igama uZandy, isibongo Mfeka, umalwandle lo, lwandle kalwela lwezinkonyane zona esihambela lekude phezulu. First of all, let me just take this moment and appreciate my YouTube subscribers. Oh, you guys, I am blowing kisses and love to all of you, and it's my first sit down in 2024. So guys, let me first wish you a beautiful and prosperous 2024. Why? Ngoba uyabona maqala unyaka sinama dreams, sinama goals. Siyabhala sidwebe sisesidwebe nama posh Panamera yabona nje. So yeah, angibonge guys, thank you so much ukuthi you have been with me part of this journey. I started the channel as just Zandy Mfeka, the channel over time, because I'm also much of a foodie. I have been posting a lot of food content. Some of you will notice, and that over time it also changed. I changed the name as well. Meaningful Conversations with Zandy Mfeka. I did not explain to you anything when I changed the name, why I suddenly included Meaningful Conversations at the beginning. Let me tell you something that has been a secret all along. The aim was not to do entertainment. The aim was not to do food content. I did it because it's some of the things that I am passionate about. The aim and the main purpose was to do ama sit downs. Logo today esesikubiza ngani ngama podcast. Yeah, that has been the goal all along. But you know, before you can actually, get to step is on number 5. Kufanele uqale phela on the ground, and then uthatha step sokuqala, sesibili, sesithathu, up until you get there. So I do believe ukuthi I am ready. Well, because I'm here anyway, so I am ready. I am doing today my very first shoot for the podcast series that I am going to do from now till. Yabo? So you'll ask yourself, I am saying that the goal was to do a podcast. Okay. Why podcasts? Why was I so vested or invested? What's the English? Buying rich? Yeah, gona logo lelo gama uyalithola ngithi yeah. So lelo gama lona lelo ke elisho ukuthi why bengisoloko nginomdla kangaka kuma podcast. It's because ama podcast guys ayakha. Ama podcast ayasikhulisa, ayasifundisa. And my one, let me talk for myself and do not talk for the others, but my one, the reason I wanted to do a podcast all along is because I'm just an educator at heart. What do I mean I'm an educator at heart? I am always curious about things that happen around me. I am always curious about the way people live, the way people do things, and the things, those things that, I always want to know why. And before I can become negative about those things, I always say, okay, fine. No 2 no 3 wenzekile. So I guess zama ukuthola okupositive ke kukona ke. Mina nawe singekho in that situation. Yini ke enye ke singayifunda ke from that. So that's basically the reason I love podcasts, because I want this space. Let us create this community, this culture of sitting down, talk about things, educate each other, inspire each other. On top of inspiring each other at the same time, we will find ways to get ourselves entertained, because you find that these days everything that trends on social media, noma ngabe yimbi kangakanani futhi kona mayimbi ngazi ukuthi bayithanda kakhulu, once iyayimbi, it's where people will just sit on that person and talk. But half the time people are talking from a point of judging, a point of not understanding. So I am saying to you, come la, asihlale phansi, asikhulume from a point of we will start talking about something that we don't know. Reach a point where we'll call somebody who understands it better, because either he or she lives that life, or either or she has been in that situation, up to a point whereby we will even eventually saying, oh, no wonder. Thank you, because you've educated me. You have showed me something. And today I am coming out of the space a better person because I have got something that I have learned out of having a conversation with you. Now we all know kuyenzeka emakhaya emsebenzini la sebenza khona everywhere mangabe sikhuluma ngezinto ezama social ills that are a frustration and that are spiking conversation or controversial. Angeke sihlale sivumelana ngithi. Right? Sivumelana nomuntu wakho. Sivumelana nabantu abakhe ekhaya. Ngeke sihlale sivumelana. So I am saying let us get to a point where we can sit down, talk about these things, disagree to disagree, punch each other with words, but at the end of the day, what is the common purpose? We will come back together and say, yeah, we were disagreeing here and there and there and there. Kodwa njengamanje sesiya understandana. Kodwa njengamanje sengifunde something. Kodwa njengamanje I am gonna go out there and treat that person better. Why? Because sengifundisekile ngelife yakhe. For example, lesbians and gays. Couple of years ago, our government passed a bill ukuthi abantu of the same sex can marry each other. People were up in arms. NGOs, churches, you name it. Babethi, kurongi, akukho sebhayibhelini. We judge these people up to an extent whereby you find in other countries like Uganda, bayabakhanda labantu bababulale. We got to a level whereby we have seen a trend that is so horribly negative towards, to be homophobic to a level such that you will even lure a gay person or a lesbian person into your own space just because you want to prove a point. There has been something that is bad, very, very bad, which was called corrective rape that we saw taking over in our country. Why? Because people did not believe lesbians and gays are good people or benza into enhle. Babesho izinto ezimbi, abasona isibonele ebantwaneni, baye bakubona apho kulala kwabantu bobulili obodwa, kukuningi. But I am saying to you, come, let us sit and have a conversation, hear their side of the story, understand where they come from. Be educated whether is this a life choice or they are born that way or there are circumstantial incidences ezenza ukuthi baze bagcine bechuza loyo mpilo leyo. But before you judge from the point of knowledge, judge from a point of having an open mind to accept and learn things that you cannot change yourself. Because remember, ukuthi into ephilwa omunye umuntu elsewhere indaba yakhe. So why when uzoba frustrated ngokuthi mina ngigay ngilala namanye amantombazane? Why uzoba frustrated ngokuthi uzibanibani is lesbian? Ube frustrated ngokuthi how siyamazi unengane eziyi3 all of a sudden jikijiki sekalala namanye amantombazane. Njani? Unomfazi but ulala nabanye abantu besilisa. So those are the things, guys, that we are going to talk about on the channel. I want us to educate each other. I want us to see things and discuss things from a point of knowledge. And at the same time, let us forget we are living in a world that is full of, we are surrounded by things as negative. We'll also find things that are going to grow us, inspire us. We'll talk about those things as well. We'll bring in people who will bring us back to life and get inspired. And there will be entertainment. Oh, don't worry. I won't leave entertainment completely. I love entertainment. So yeah, that is the reason I am starting a podcast which is called Meaningful Conversations with Zandy Mfeka. Please do join because kuthiwani, life in itself nje, life is a university. We are all here to learn. No one is perfect. There are challenges. We come through circumstances that put us in deep ends, but at the end of the day, what happens? But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Whatever that doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So let us learn from each other. You are a student. I am also a student. I might be a teacher. Well, but by the end of each episode, you will learn something. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. Don't forget to connect with me in all my social media platforms. I am on Insta, Zandy Mfeka, Conversations with Zandy Mfeka on Insta. I am on TikTok, Conversations Zandy Mfeka. I am on Facebook, Meaningful Conversations with Zandy Mfeka. Let us connect kube mnandi sifunde push this life thing yabo and navigate it ngendlela right ekugcineni kosuku uzothi yeah, I saw this on Zandy's podcast. It was really interesting and I learned something. I've always been judging, but today I'm a better person because I am what? I am coming from a point of knowledge. And apart from that, basically in life, my 9 to 5 is within an education space. There are a lot of things that we see out there that throw abantwana abasuka emakhaya baye emadolobheni beyofunda ema-university mabefika laphaya because baqhamuka ezindaweni whereby social construct as a whole, indlela abaphila ngayo in those communities, is constructed into certain way that mangabe sebefika ezindaweni lawo bethola khona izinto ezi-different bafike babe nenkinga, and then abanye bazithola sebenjani, abanye sebezithola sebecile ezidakamizweni, abanye sebezithola umuntu esengasafocusanga nakule nto ayisukela emakhaya because usefike wabona impilo different because abekho exposed. But now we are saying we are living in a generation that is very blessed because we've got internet, because we've got access to opportunities, because we know things that our forefathers and grandmothers and our mothers that they didn't know about. So now if we've got this so much beautiful space around us, there is social media everywhere, it's teaching us things that we don't know. Why don't you take advantage of that? Let us take advantage, learn from one another. Let us take advantage, teach each other something, ne? And then we are all going to be, maybe one day, be graduates in the University of Life. So do join as we discuss all these topics and more on the Meaningful Conversations with Zandy Mfeka.